So, I just got done watching Picard there, the episode 9 there, Vox, a couple hours ago. And I gotta say, what the fuck? Seriously. Like, I'm not, I can forgive a lot of canon issues, especially if it's spread out across multiple years, In Strange New Worlds, I can forgive the new, starship design look because, just face it, the old Conti would not work for a modern television audience. Bringing an old Conti back for one show episode there, not a problem. But can you at least keep in the canon of your own fucking show, even it's serialized there? Like seriously, there's when it's finally revealed that it was the fucking Borg. All of a sudden, it's like the Borg. We haven't seen it for 10 years. 10 years. Did you forget the last fucking season? You spent 10 fucking episodes with the fucking Borg Queen. Seriously, Picard, the Borg Queen came out of a fucking wormhole in the fucking vagina ship there. The BQS Pink Taco, or the Borg Queen ship Pink Taco. Oh, wait. It was green, so would that be a fucking green taco? Oh no, that's a fucking discussion for another time though. It's either you can call it the fucking pink taco or the green taco. So in established, Girardi, who was part of the first two seasons there, became the new fucking Borg Queen. So don't give me the shit that they haven't seen heard the Borg for 10 years. Bullshit. We just seen them all last season. You know, and I would have liked them to have like a. I would have been interested if it was like the paw race or something. Like I've been, because like they ran into the paw race, as like the change coming and going from the wormhole during the Dominion War, that the paw race were somehow infected the changelings or came in contact with the changelings, or something. That would have been cool. But no, the Borg, um, freaking TNG did it right. They used it sparingly. We got see, Q-Who, Best of Both Worlds, Iborg, and Descent parts 1 and 2. They used it sparingly. 4 episodes out of what? Let's see, 26 episodes, 7 seasons. So that'd be like what? 250. Let's see, 5 times 25 would be okay, like 130 episodes, somewhere around that, approximately. We see him one time in DS9, and maybe occasionally mentioned here, but then you got Voyager, which freaking completely neutered them, completely neutered the Borg, and they just overdid them the last 3 seasons. Jesus Christ! And now the Borg are fucking back again. Give us a new enemy, or bring back one that's we've only had like a couple of times there. Like even DS9 sparingly used the paw race. That could have been an interesting thing. But no, we get this shit. And I got lots of other nitpicks on this damn episode. So how is it that they didn't see that abnormal? Well, they said that he had ear-mounted syndrome. Like, how can they not tell that was some kind of like trans receiver in his fucking brain, or something was off there. But I'm not gonna nitpick that. And I cannot go on nearly as elegant rant as Bird did on the fucking transporters. You use common DNA that's on within all species, or it's common in all these species. Bullshit. No, I can see maybe the humanoids. Maybe I can see because it set up the progenitors to establish the DNA on scattered throughout all planets. But don't tell me that's going to work for the non-humanoid species that use the transporters there. And not only that, what about the not like the non living or well it's living that like plant material, for example, like plants and stuff. How you explain that going through the damn transporter? Because just look at how many different like types of grasses we got, or how many different types of trees we got. You're gonna say all this, every single plant, animal, fungus, bacteria, human, and not only that, we probably have over a trillion species here on Earth alone, but yet, so multiply that by, let's say even, let's say there's 100,000 stars, or no, wait, there's 100 million stars in our galaxy alone. So let's say there's 100 million habitable planets. You're saying every single one of those species on every single habitable planet there, or even if it's only 100 million there as common DNA? No. But it's such a stupid explanation. It broke my brain. It was a good episode there. And you think, you think that someone high up in the chain of command, someone that they fucking listen to, I'm talking about way higher back than Jordy. Jordy there will have looked at the fucking linking all the starships into a single formation in case all the crew are incapacitated. Well, if all the crew on the ships are incapacitated, then you got a fucking bigger ass problem there. But look at all the ships. I can think of so many ways that something could go wrong there. And who's commanding the ship? What happens if the command ship's taken out? But and you think the one person, Commander Shelby, who led the project to develop anti-Borg weapons, would be fucking against having ships that all communicate and act in a hive fucking mind like the fucking Borg. You think that because you do not want all your ships acting in a hive mind, acting together. Look at what happened there. One ship managed to remain control of their keep control of it, after somehow a signal that only affects you if your brain hasn't fully developed there turns you into a goddamn Borg, But then that ship, they lost control of it, and they went right into the firing line, Who says that when they're all in attack formations, attacking as a fleet there, they don't send some kind of virus or signal through to their ships and have their ships turn around? Oh, wait! We see that in fucking Prodigy. As soon as they establish comms with the fucking protostar there, all the fucking Federation ships turned on each other to the point where they had to bring ships that had a non-Starfleet signature in to save their fucking day. And the protostar had to fucking sacrifice itself. That's the perfect example why you do not want your ships fucking linked together. There. It just hurts my damn brain there. Then, none of that. How long has this little virus thing that's been going through the transport has been on the ship? Is it only affecting people that have gone on and off of ships? Or is it all transporters? Because millions of people use transporters all the fucking time. So it could easily take over the ship. Now, Bird did make a good point that this is the TikTok generation versus the boomer generation there. There's because apparently the Borg didn't want fucking grandpas, So it's the boomers versus the sheeple. But, it's kind of humorous, Now, I will say the episode did kind of fly by. But I'm not letting go of these fucking nitpicks. And I'm normally someone who to tear apart an episode that much. But then, and hey there, Jim's Landscaping and Commodore Productions there. The one thing they could have done that would have been epic. It would have been the greatest dedication to Data. I don't know, Jim. They might be over on Captain Affinities. I don't know. I didn't even advertise this out. But the one thing they could have done to make this, I might have even forgave this whole goddamn episode, is when they said something along the lines of, take your robot with you, and they could have had Data turn around and go, I am an android. Or, not a robot, I am an android. Like he did all through fucking season, all through fucking TNG. And hey there, Captain Phantom Nerd. But that could have made it the greatest. That could have forgiven the whole episode there. If they would have done that. That would have been epic there. But then my problem goes back to, oh, they managed to escape in a shuttle. Like no one knows the fucking show. And how far away is the damn Fleet Museum? Because apparently their show's supposed to be that fast that they can get to a fucking Fleet Museum and just like that, where everybody's just standing around or something. There. Then you go, oh, I got a surprise for you. And here we go. Whatever you want to call it. You want to call it the fat one, or do you want to call it the ED, aka the erectile dysfunction? We get the damn D back. The Enterprise D. Okay, cool. He's getting his old ship back, you know. You know why? But really, is that even the same damn ship? How much of the ship has to get replaced before it's no longer the original ship? Could they just gotten a different Galaxy class and slapped the name Enterprise on it? Because, like, seriously, the entire star drive in the cells are replaced. How much of the hull and the insides of the ship had to be gutted and replaced over 20 damn years there after it fucking slammed into the side of a fucking mountain. You know, and I will admit with Bird, it was kind of funny, the whole carpet joke. But overall, this Captain, here, I'll put the link in the chat if you want to come up and bitch about this episode. Yeah, yes, Jim, the fat one. Or what me and Indie Tiger call it is the ED, short for erectile dysfunction. But I mean, it's like these people didn't even do any research on their own show there. Now, if these seasons were flipped, you know, that's more understandable. But my whole point that started pissing me off on this whole episode started with the whole Borg thing when they said we haven't seen the Borg in over a decade. Bullshit. You just seen them last season. Yeah, I'm not saying it was an absolutely horrible episode, but I gotta nitpick this shit because it bothered me the whole time I was fucking listening to it. And then I just started noticing more and more. Now, the Captain Shaw thing, yeah, first time I saw him, I seen he was gonna be a dick. I thought I was sick the whole time. And the very first episode is like, okay, they're gonna show him off as a dick, then they're gonna let us warm up to him, then they're gonna kill him off for the sympathy points. It's an old trope. But I did like how he did call 7 and 9 there. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the few things I did like. I'll tell you the things I did like about this episode. I did appreciate that Shaw did call Commander 7 of 9, you know, versus Commander Hansen. That carpet thing was funny. It was great seeing the Shelby again. It was nice seeing the member berries after member berries of ships. There, but I still cannot forgive some of the stuff. And yeah, Shaw did die. I predicted that from season 1. I said they're going to kill him off in the last 3 episodes somewhere. Even though it's either that or he's going to get his own show. And they decide to kill him off. There's only 2 outcomes that could have been. But, okay. That's my rant there. It started with, so basically to sum up, my pissed off with this episode started with the whole Borg comment there. Because how can you forget the BQ, the Borg Queen ship, Pink Taco or Green Taco, whichever one you want it to be there. We've seen the Borg. One of the crew members became, hell, Picard should have said Girardi there from last season became the Borg Queen. And here's another thing that really pissed me off about this episode. So the Borg are coming on the offensive with the fucking changelings. Okay, cool idea. Okay, cool idea. But didn't they not establish somewhere during season 2 there that the Borg, at the end of season 2 there, that the Borg would only assimilate those who are willing? You know, because I can think of a lot of people who'd want to be assimilated by the Borg. You know that's not the problem. But didn't they not say that they were gonna only assimilate those who are willing and not make it forcible? And now they took a complete 360 on that. Well, actually, that'd be a 180. Or would that be a 360? They started out aggressive, reverted their changes, and back to aggressive, or be a 180 from they decided to be less aggressive. Now I'm just confusing myself, damn it. But anyhow, that's my rant. I'll be streaming again here at 7:00. I got a few things to do around the house before I go and play some. I'm gonna be playing some Rome Total War. So thank you, Jim's Landscape, the Landscape LLC #1 Commodore Productions. There he has a bunch of different stuff on his channel. There's some great Star Trek stuff. So make sure to check him out. And thank you, Captain Phantom Nerd. He occasionally does his morning brews or afternoon brews or whatever time he feels like streaming. So keep an eye out on his channel for that. As for me, I'll be back in about an hour and 15 minutes. Thank you very much. You guys have a nice day. And remember to be a gorilla.